Moin, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This one is sent in by Gernot Roots, so thank you for that. We're checking out an open air museum in Germany. I guess has buildings, farmhouses, barns, going back to as early as at least the 15th century. That's what Gernot explained in the message they sent over. The Freilicht Museum Glendijten Rundgang. Rundgang is tour, I think. So open air museum. Yeah, let's take a look. I don't know how in depth this video will be, or if it's just going to be like landscapes, but let's have a look. Some ducks. Is that real food? It's making me kind of hungry though. So we got like some chocolate cake, some toast, tea. Looks like a little like cozy little breakfast area. You got some antlers on the wall. Really like the aesthetic. It's pretty cool. That thing is probably saying, don't sleep here on the couch. No sleeping on the couch. I really like the aesthetic of these homes. The bench seating style for that table. So are these feather beds? Is that why they're so puffy? This landscape is actually quite pretty. It reminds me of a film I watched called A Hidden Life, which was about a Austrian farmer who refused to fight for the Nazis in World War II and was subsequently put in prison. And it's kind of, the film goes through his trials and tribulations. But this landscape, this kind of hilly area, hilly farmland overlooking and with these mountains, reminds me of a similar setting in that film. Was where they're taken from. It's possible that it was filmed in Germany. This just looks like an incredibly peaceful home, like overlooking this valley, trees, green, mountains. So I guess portions of the farmland are still functional because they have livestock grazing, or unless these are somebody who lives there full time, or what is that strange looking building? I wish they had I do kind of wish they had info cards on each home, just so I know, like, oh, this one was built in this year or something like that. Cool. Old farming equipment maintained. So it seems like this bench style seating was fairly common to have in the corners of the home. I don't know what this doorway is to leading out. Is that so you can pass food through it, or like there's two of them, or no, those are just, well, they're not windows because there's windows right there. Huh. So these giant pillow things, or those are filled, you would lie down on top of there? That's your bed? Is the part underneath not comfortable? That place is cool. Very rustic. That art's amazing. Like the design of that structure is super cool. Is that for livestock in there? Anyways, simpler times, right? Here's our bench seating again. It's our feather bed. That looks like a children's room. There's a barn. You could see a group of children in the background there. I feel like they would absolutely love this place. Roosters, though. First thing in the morning. There's like a parent's room. Also, like the furniture and the aesthetic of the homes is very, very similar to that movie. It was called The Hidden Life, I mentioned earlier, directed by Terrence Malick, and it was really, really good. Heartbreaking. The chicks. Just look at the aesthetic of these beds. Almost look like they were colored with crayon, but no, is that like, it almost looks like marble or something, but very, very, almost like a Baroque style. Very intricate. Wow. It's like a nice spot to read your book. So this pump house thing is still functioning. Is it generating power or? Even this engineering, like, it's super impressive, right? Like, what is this contraption? So like idyllic, so rustic. I would live here. An old gas station. Look at that birdhouse. Wow. Very nice. I'm gonna go look. I want to go look after we're done here on Google Maps, see where this place is.
Thinking we start cutting.
Definitely showed a really cool and interesting contrast between how we sort of live now, right, with people moving to the cities, and just a big contrast to living somewhere like that, living off the land. Just a different lifestyle, right? Raising livestock. You would have things to do all day. So it's in southern Bayan. Yeah, cool. Up in the mountains. Okay, I'm curious where. I'll show you that film. What was it called? A Hidden Life. So pretty spectacular landscapes in the film, and Terrence Malick always has such incredible visuals in his films, I feel. Let's see the filming location. Maybe they did film it in Austria after all. Okay. Saint Radegund, Upper Austria. Let's see. Germany. Where in Germany, though? Saint Radegund. Looks like that's probably the place with that looked similar a little bit to me. Let's check that out. Saint Radegund. Must be a famous village. Yeah. So, probably pretty far away, but I mean, just some similarities, probably more so just to the time period. Right. Oh, it actually is like pretty close, really. Only maybe like 100 kilometers away, but in Austria. All right. Cool. Thanks for the video. See you all in the next one.